Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday's proceedings of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Imam, you have the floor. We offer some prayers, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in ihdinas siratal mustaqim. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. الحمد لله هادينا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هادينا الله الأول والآخر والزاخر والباطن. يا ربنا لك الحمد يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي وجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد خاتم النبيين وإمام المرسلين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.
Shukran, Imam Jallo. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Lord God Almighty, we come before your throne of grace this morning hour. You who is the authority over all things, over all created things in the world. You who have planted us in this nation, the Gambia. We ask of your goodness and your mercy that you will bring about reconciliation among the people of the village of Sibanor and the satellite villages of Sibanor. We bring before you all those who are in denial of the things that have happened here in the past 22 years. We ask that of your goodness, of your mercy and of your grace, that you will touch them. And the Lord, that you will make the provision that those who are in denial will come out and that they will be able to have a private discussion and be able to bring themselves to reconcile with others so that the village will become united. We pray for all who will be testifying, that they will come here and speak the truth, and that we pray that the TRRC will have the discernment to discern between truth and falsehood. And you who is the great reconciliator of your creation, that the reconciliation will be possible in our midst. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Bishop Odiko. Council, are we ready for this morning's first witness? If so, let's proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning to everyone. We are ready to proceed, and the witness is here.
Thank you.
I, Fatou Darboe.
Nte Fatou Darboe.
Nte Fatou Darboe.
Do swear.
Mbenkalila ko.
Mbenkalila ko.
I'll speak the truth.
Mbetonyale fola.
Mbetonyale fola.
The whole truth.
Tonya be.
Tonya.
Tonya be.
Tonya.
The whole.
Well, afodro tonya damma.
Tonya damma.
And nothing but the truth.
Nte fen fola min manke tonyati.
Nte fen fola ja min manke tonyati.
So help me God.
Woto alama alayndema.
Alama alayndema.
See.
Good morning, Madam Darboe.
Isama, Madam Darboe.
How are you feeling this morning?
Nin somandanna ibe nyaadi de.
Afatana tenna.
Tanatenna.
I'm okay.
Thank you very much for appearing before the Commission to testify.
Abarka bake ila songola puru kana si commission nyaadola puru ke la CRRC di.
I would like you to feel as comfortable as possible, so please relax in your seat.
Mbela fla yesi ibe damendo ye fan soto kana sila hanifenna.
Someone will bring you a bottle of water shortly, and so you'll be able to drink and relax during your testimony.
Ata mela mobe ji kabo nadla ya londi nyaati lingola je isaje watini mindo e muta warando e kango jata dia mokono isi kabo nyinta ya eming.
As you know, my name is Haraja Balagay,
Kome yalo nyamen to mu Haraja Balagay leti.
and it is my responsibility to ask you questions on behalf of the commissioners today.
Andu nyimmun kan dunola te pour que nyinin karo la commission toya la bi teng.
My questions will of course be in English and your responses will be in Mandinka.
To nyala na nyinin karo be kala tubabu kangol ti bi bari la jabirol be kala mandika kangol di.
Therefore, please allow a few pauses in between our speech to avoid overlapping speech.
O dalilo kang be danila esaje nindia muta janni be jabiro kala esila moy munyandin domanding janni be jabiro kala esaje kanna sor la fanansi kanna sirroke anyama.
When giving us a narration of what occurred,
Ni be sampulo diala na molla men kolla menketa.
it would be very helpful if you take pauses in between your statements so that the interpreters can interpret what you're saying.
Abe molde mala ba kele isaje ni be diamla yela diamol nyi jamfandi nyola domande nyi kamala ko kanna sor la membe kanna sor la koma isaje wala fanansi kul nyi kanna sor no anyama e nyanna kala nyame.
And once they have concluded their interpretation, you can continue with your narration.
Nin kanna sor la pare de la kanna sor la drong ifanansa chansu je ye tentengi la diamola.
From time to time, I will be interrupting you to ask questions.
Watini watimbe bantambille nyato la ila diamol kono nyinin karol la.
If at any point you need a break, please let me know.
Ila diamol nyi wicho nyin kono menkele la sere yaro nyi wicho nyin kono ni watini surata fonyon ningola misal ni laftata la dengirato kate fan suturato isa fonye ngam fonyondi yete fonyondi.
I would like you to feel as comfortable as possible.
Mbela fla yesi ye fan soto anyama.
This is really a conversation between you and me and the commissioners.
Nimuka chalti me yalon ko ben ni tele tema jang anin commissional.
And we are grateful that you're here to tell us what happened.
Andu nyingeta nye sewo de purite na yesi commission nyati le ngola jang ya sata nye ko la menketela.
We're only able to do our work if people like you come forward and tell us what you know.
Commission obara do ko keno la nyamendo wala minti ko mol men kamunta ite ni nara ro isonda inata si commission nyati no jam dol fanam benna do ko keno la wala nyama.
So thank you very much.
Woto kang abarka bake.
So I will start with my questions.
Silam benna nyinin karo nyin commencer la.
I will focus on two main issues.
Ben nyati na fanna fulale la.
One is a background, it's about background questions about who you are.
Follow nyinin karo men wala min be nyinin kala wala background information de wala italam jumati buluta min tole.
And the second issue would be about the witch hunt incident in Sintet.
Ninga bota wala buwa demo men kada Sintet sa do kono be nyinin kala be kacalo fanana fannala le.
So please just take your time and respond to my questions.
Woto dukarembe jabbe danila isa isila wato ta drong yenna jabirol nyinin karol nyin jabi ko nyanna jabi la nyame.
Can you please tell us your full name?
Is faisi to ni konto fono molen namba.
Ndeto Fatou Darboe.
My name is Fatou Darboe.
Madam Darboe, are you known by any other name?
Madam Darboe ninga bota Fatou Darboe to la fo moli elon to do la kotanke ba.
Ha to fola le benna de.
Yes, I have two names.
Please tell us.
Fonye.
Do pa konye ko Nabi Tamba.
My other name is Nabi Tamba.
Can you tell us how old you are?
Faisa fono nye isa ila sansio be sangi jelu.
Sa inde taworo le mu talulu.
Well, I could be between 50 to 60 years.
Thank you very much. If you don't know the exact date, that's fine. That still gives us an idea of how old you are.
baraka ba ke ninga tra fam fam ke imalon ko wulu sawni wulu da menna woto hanin ka biyen sanjol men dina de we miro dinna le betar la sanji jelle
What sangita woro sai?
I can say I am 60 years now.
Do you by any chance have an identification card with you?
fo harje kono fo inana yin ka banko la suderan kayto le nana soto le bang ID card
Adi kaya ha kai.
Yes, I have an ID card.
Do you have it with you right now?
nyin tembeda men do be tembeda men do abe bulu janne bang
What am gulu jambani na fen carte fara wana tale.
I don't have that one, but I have my voter's card with me here.
I don't believe that has the date of birth, but we will take what you've said, which is you are around 60 years old.
Wulu ni karte fairan kaito jama imari la wulu lungu bukatara bala. But hanin biye kuma kama benfonyen ko ebe sanji taworo ndo kumole tala.
Can you tell us where you were born?
sa fo no nye wulu da mintole
Nda wulu ta sintet.
I was born in Sintet.
Have you had any formal education?
fo yen karango kele bang
Nda man ta karangola.
I have never been to school.
What is your current profession?
in sain de ben tembeda men do muna muila do koti
Nda sama do ko.
I am a farmer.
In 2009, do you recall around the time when the witch hunt incident occurred?
2009 sango kono fo hakilo sa mutano tambo men na nyumbuwa de wala nata na sinter sa to kono bang
Ha kai.
Yes.
Do you recall if at the time you were still a farmer?
fo hakilo sa mutano fo wato la haninga bi wato sama senela la mudi bang
Ah, obe ntara sama do ko.
Yeah, I was still a farmer by then.
Apart from farming, were you engaged in any other activities?
ninga boda sama dola fo ika do ko tan do keta bang
Wala mo gadi noti.
Yes, I also work at the gardens.
Do you recall the exact date when the incident occurred in Sintet?
fo hakilo sa mutano fam fam ke lungo men na nyum kun keta sinter sa to kono bang
Ha kai.
Yes.
Can you tell us?
fo isa fo no nyaba
Safo no.
Yo, Afonyen, I can tell you.
Tene lungole na ta tene.
It was on a Monday that they came.
At the time that they came to Sintet,
tam wato men na inara sintet
can you tell us if you were married at the time?
fo isa fo no nya fo wato la fudu tale bang
Ah, watan tene ding jamal.
Yes, I already had my children.
And at that time, how many children did you have?
wato la din jelle be wulu
Wato dinke nani di musu saba.
I had 4 male sons and 3 female daughters.
How old was your youngest child at the time?
ila din keba manyinga sanjo be sanji jelu
Wala mo alaji ke ba di ba membanta wala na di followed.
My first child was Alaji Keba Diba. He passed away.
What about your last child? How old was your last child at the time?
ila din labango nyindum wobe sanji jelle wato la
Na di lawa sangi wato mo sangi mo abe wolto.
My last child was 20 years at that time.
Where were you living at that time, around the time when the witch hunters came to Sintet?
wato men na nyimbuwa de malal nata sindir sada ko ite be mintole nu ibel sabatri mintole
Walunta finta da suba ba malon koy bina.
Akoy be sabatiri sate jumale to.
Sintet sata ko no.
Yes, I was still resident at Sintet.
And can you tell us where within Sintet your home was located?
ko isa fo no nye sindir sada ko ite la korda be minto ma fande sindir kono
Ndala sa ko da be damen mandin kala.
I live at in the Mandinka section.
Would that be Tambakunda or somewhere else?
fo wala mutamba kundare ban fo ma fandola
kabilo muta kafu kabilo ye kafu Tambakunda le mbari mbe mukabila kilengonti.
Yes, that area is called Tambakunda, but that's where we all live.
And was your home located close to any landmark such as a mosque or the main square or Bantaba?
fo ila korda be damendo fo abe katarin dinkirala be mu marsewoti karamungo waranto salikira wasifa na nyongolu ba
Ntola korda sutiata Bantaba na Mandinkala Bantaba.
Our company is situated close to the Mandinka Bantaba.
I want to focus on that Monday when the witch hunters came to Sintet.
Come again?
I would like to focus on that Monday when the witch hunters came to Sintet.
Silam bela fra kanya tilingu wotene lungola lungo menna nyimbuwa demala nata Sintet sata okon.
Can you tell us step by step, starting from the early morning, what happened on that day?
Silam fo isa fo no ni ka simfanya lungo menna inata Sintet sata okon wotene lungo somanda.
Hanka isa fono kanti mamfutante nyala sate okon.
Yes, I can narrate it, but they didn't find me in the village.
Can you tell us where you were when they arrived in the village?
Silang lungo menna inata sata okon fo isa fo no nyete be num mintole.
Wali wante fintile somanda.
That day I went out in the morning.
Please continue.
Tenten
Fintile na moma dole ke banta kallaji foni kallaji ndata wolto sango konton.
I went out that morning because a relative of mine's husband died in Kanlaji. That's where I went to pay my condolences.
Tenten
Yo sa mbe kono wali ben konto la ngamo ko mindirale kadu Sintet.
I was in the house exchanging greetings with the people there. Then I had the information that people who give people medicine to drink have arrived in Sintet.
Nkoy konta fana mbitala konta tula jankoy ko anni yente mindi ngafa wala fisa ente di ma mindi.
Then I told them, now I am going back. Even if I am going to be given the medicine, let me die. But I don't want them to give it to any of my family members. I came until I cleared the open space.
Before that, when they told you that people who give medicine were going to Sintet, what did you understand by that?
Anni wo kabri ko yamo ko bori mindirla le kana Sintet sata kono muni na re sondo mo kono
men na sondo mo ko be ngi batum faneta men be jen saje ni mindirole mo anni ibentala dimba enta mindila wala fise na dimba mindi.
What went into my mind was that, well, if it is about drinking medicine, then I will return, let me go back. Even if I am the person who is going to drink the medicine, that's better for me than any of my family members to drink this medicine.
Did they tell, while you were in Kalaji, did they tell you who those people were?
Tembo men na benun Kalaji sada kono fo ya fo na jumal le nyim molti men kana mol mindi nyim boro la ba
e ko ya jamele sojaro le kina ko ina modu mindi.
The information I got was that they said Yaya Jammeh sent people to come and give medicine to people to drink.
So when you heard this message, you decided to return to Sintet.
priya in kibaro soro don ina rana ngani yo soro ngani yo ta ko priya muru Sintet sata
Okay.
Yes.
Do you remember around what time of the day this was?
fo hakilo sa murano tilo nyala ma montro wati jumale nyinketa
Ndese me moto non dia amra ngintembo wata le dunta Sintet sata okon.
As far as I can remember, I think it was around the time, at this time, was the time when they entered the village of Sintet.
Would that be before the 2 o'clock prayers in the afternoon? Is that correct?
fo abekela unyineti ko janning talam fula salifana salo bekela ba
Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell us what happened when you went to Sintet?
fo isa fo no nye biridara Sintet munana nake
Kabere mbita.
When I was on my way going,
Mfota da kene kumoto.
after clearing some part of the distance,
Ngata sojaro le oto beta.
I found soldiers standing around all the place,
Bari man fen fonye de.
but they didn't tell me anything
Ba melu na sata okono.
because I was going into the village.
Bidum fota da sata nyinkon.
When I entered the village,
Sojar kambano ning fanfelen nantio ning fewulentio.
one soldier and one person wearing red with a mirror,
Imo fula.
two of them,
Nkombe nko dila.
I wanted to pass and give them my bag.
Akonye ko ar.
He called me and said, Ar, that's in Fula, which means come.
Lota.
I stood.
Adi amtangi fula kaunta kaya ko nyinsa mabo sot.
He spoke in Fula and said, take this person to the bus.
Me sojar kambano nyata ben no manina tamo na fata konye mero tari antebe korontorin.
I was walking and the soldier was behind me. Even if I walk slowly, the soldier will tell me, old woman, walk quickly, I am in a hurry.
I would like to ask you a few questions about your interaction with the person who wore red.
Silambe lafla ke nyinin karo la me alon ko kol mentama de inin mari tema me nyim fa wulangol dum.
You said when you arrived at Sintet,
Iko birita ra foy fura da sinter sa do kono.
first of all, you saw that there were soldiers all around.
Folo iko e nyaaye sojarol be janjandi ndula dinkira beto.
Ah.
Yes.
At that point, do you know what the soldiers were doing?
O jam o wato la foy ala no sojarol be munake kanum bang.
Momuto.
They were catching people.
What did you observe?
Yamunan korosi je.
Bidum suma da sato be daring.
When I approached the village, there was quietness inside the village.
And then at some point you saw the soldiers and you said they were catching people. How were they doing that?
Fo wati do iko ina naje ko sojarol be mol mutakan. O mo mudo nyi boke ka nyame ka ke nyaadi lenu.
Ah, nte da birin ni benta.
As for me, when I met with them,
Iman fe gentala de.
they didn't do anything to me,
Fa konye mente ngata motot. Bo sot.
except that he told me, let's go to the vehicle, let's go to the bus.
Ndamata singola na tata bo sot.
I walked on my legs and went with him to the bus.
Well, let's focus on the soldiers that you saw when you first entered the village.
Silang nyati lin sojarol la nya lota menu folo kan janne be dunna sa taw nyin kono.
How did you know that they were soldiers? Can you describe what they wore?
Yalo nyaadi la nyum mol mu sojarol le tibang fo isa fo tandi afonno nyi mum fen sifal lel dum.
Ela sojar fengol le be la girini no wolle be dundila.
They were wearing soldiers' uniforms and they were in green.
The soldiers that you saw in green, were they wearing hats?
Sojaro nyi me nyaaye je yen jamba kere dum fo e na fol dunne ba.
Aha anka ila na fole be kunto.
Yes, they were wearing hats.
Do you recall what those hats looked like?
Wonna fol nyi fo isi maslan no isi sampulo tin dinno nyela mun na fa nyaadi lam.
Ah ila sojar na fole me kedu wala be kunto.
The usual hats that the soldiers wear is what was on their heads.
And when you say they were wearing green, was it just one green color or was it mixed?
Ni ko e jamba kero lel dum fo yaw jamba kero nyi ay jahase o soro la bang fo jamba kero lem bam jamba kero jamba abalo be abe mu jamba kero da mu.
Ah dendi ko.
Yes, the shirt.
Sorry, was it one green color or was it a mixed color?
Fo jamba kero kilin dem bam fo jamba kero le me alon ko ay jahase soro la bang.
Nte menjo manja ka so sot.
The ones I saw didn't have any mixed colors.
And apart from those who wore green, did you notice any other group wearing something different apart from green?
Ninga bota o mol lay ko nyaay men je nyi jamba kero dum fo kafu do faranjila me yalon ko ye jamba kero dum ba waranto e
Wala ma nyama kere dunde. Wala uniform fe ngole dum.
The other group,
Ma o tolonde.
the other group I observed were wearing black uniforms,
I don't know their names.
but I cannot call their names.
That's perfectly fine. So as far as you were concerned, that group of men were all soldiers.
Me itala londoro o mol membe be je be mu sojarol lel.
Aha kai.
Yes,
Do you recall if you saw any weapons? Were they carrying any weapons?
Ila hakil tuoro fo isa hakilo samurano fo kidol be bullo kono le bang.
Me enta samba bo soto de manki di jewbul.
the one who took me to the bus, I didn't see any gun with him.
So let's focus on the soldier who was with the man in red.
sila nga nyatli nyin kewola nyin fon nyin kewola men nyi alanko ani nyin kedobe nyokan mo keta nyin fewule ndunnati.
Can you describe the red clothes that the man was wearing?
Nyin fewule ndunna nyin fo isa la fewule nyin isa al halo nyin fono nyi babe nyadi la fewule nyin be nyadi la fewule nyin.
Hanka yasa fono.
Yes, I can narrate that.
Please tell us.
Afonyo fewule nyin be nyadi le.
Fewulan janga sole mu wulere ngoni koyma kurto ni ndendi ko ani nafo.
He was
Woni fenko malo bino bino babulo be sadirin kure ngoni.
Well, what I saw him wearing was the hat, the shirt, and the trousers were all red, mixed with some pieces of white cloth, and he was holding a horn. That horn was adorned with cowrie shells.
And on the red clothes themselves, did you see anything hanging from the clothes or anything attached to the clothes?
Allah fe wulangol nyum bala fo fenne jeli fengol dol jila ba membe sakiringol bala ba yemen misal fo si karayi fengol fe wulangol bala ban fo mawje ba
O fewulan fo bay ko men jabbe jakasirinde adim fan felen dawol nin kure ngol.
Well, on top of the red material, they've sewn white pieces of cloth plus cowrie shells on the clothes.
Did you see any mirrors at the time?
o wato la fo fam fel dango jela ban
Hanka ngajele.
Yes, I saw mirrors.
Can you tell us about the mirrors that you saw?
o isa fo no nyaw fam fel dango menje ku fonya ila ko ba
Ay fan felen dam balle mu de.
There were big mirrors.
And where did you see the mirror? Was the man holding a mirror or were mirrors elsewhere?
fo fam fel dango nyol je min dol fo ke onyi wala fam fel dango mutaban fo fam fel dango nyol je la dol do
Ha fan felen dam ja fangole bulo kon.
I saw the mirror in the man's hands himself.
You said that at one point the man asked the soldier to take you to the vehicles.
ye info janko wati na da fo wati soro da ke onyi ko sojaro e samba moto nyindo
Ah.
Yes.
But before that, did the man say anything to you or did he do anything?
par janni wo fo ma ke onyi ay ku soro la men ke la ban fo ay fem fo en ban
Ani aman ko ken na man fem foyin.
He didn't do anything to me and he didn't tell me anything.
For example, did he inspect you in any way, either using the mirrors or using your hands? Did he do anything like that?
ko aka sambulo men komen ko fo janna ba far ke onyi e samba mototo fo ay kuson sonde ma misal kay ka fam fel na ka lo kan kay jube fa yo ke la ba
Kabrin na ben da yembul teto kon le jibe.
When we met, he looked inside my palms.
And what did he say?
ay mun fo e bira e bultete kono jube
Aman fem foyin.
He didn't tell me anything.
Was it after he looked at your palms that he told the soldier to take you to the vehicle, or did something else happen in between?
a juberin kola e bulteto nyin kabra e bulo nyin teto nyin juberin kola la ko nyin ke e samba ban fo
Ha wato mala konye ko ngi samba bo sot.
After inspecting my palms, that's the time he told the man to take me to the bus.
Did you ask them where they were taking you?
fo ye nyin kala ke samba min tole ban
Nga kata min to la konyal kata kanil lain.
I asked him, where are we going? He said, you are going to Kanilai.
And when he told you that you were going to Kanilai, how did you react?
birin akoy ko alkata kanil layle e kete nyaadi le
Foji da faro men dun tan na de.
At that time, I was shocked. I had fear in me.
Did you say anything to them? Did you refuse to go, for example, or did you just go out of fear?
fo kuma soro le men fo e ban waranto fo ibalanta le ban pour kata ban fo e kete nyaadi le
Ntama mbalande.
bari ban kuma fanan fo e
Ani.
I didn't refuse and I didn't resist in their hands.
Do you recall the distance between where you were caught and where the vehicles were? Was it a long distance or was it a short
fo
distance?
hakilo sa mutano ye muta damendo ani mudo be lorin damendo ile jamfo be nyoy nyaadi le fo a jamfata do man
A jam fadale de.
It was a little bit distant.
Along the way, while the soldier was escorting you to the vehicle, did you observe anything unusual?
Dambe men na ni sojaro ni tambindi ga be tentendi kan kesamba boso nindo fo silo nyinga ye fenna korosi silo kan je me alon ko mandali kelaba
Ahankai.
Yes.
Please tell us what you observed.
afanya ba ila korosi lo e munadila
Bawon mandal men na kusato ko ngole je kamolu bondi la bungolo kono nin sojaro ni la infal felen lentol e be bondi la bungolo kono be sambale be tabulen la boso kon.
What I saw was really unusual because I saw soldiers going into people's homes, into people's houses, bringing out people and taking them to the bus.
And do you know why they were doing that?
ya na muna ya sabu do ke kamba
Ya jame wala sabu.
It was because of Yaya Jammeh.
Do you know what the individuals who were being taken away were either accused of doing or why they were being taken away, apart from it being because of Yaya Jammeh?
fo yalla na mol mengi ke mudake samba yalla na yetumi munale ko e munake fo yalla na fo ka ya Jammeh wala sabu rondo nyaadi dam
Akoya nan kama yin samba buale munti.
He said, let them come and catch us because we are witches.
How did that make you feel?
priyo moy wo ke nyaadi le
Ay ke jo farale ko kanto man ke buat.
It really shocked me because I am not a witch.
And so when you were led to where the vehicles were, can you tell us which area that was?
priye dembu ndi yetambe ke samba mo ronyimbe damendo fo isa fo nanyo dingira nyimbe mi do ma o be nyaadi le
Tambakunda, ni bita ya mini bita karambo to Tambakunda.
When going towards the school, it was the area called Tambakunda.
Do you recall if it was close to anyone's house in particular, or if it was close to, for example, the Bantaba that you mentioned earlier?
o dingira nyinde mo ronyimbe lore ndamendo fo yakilo samurano fo ab jebe molla korda bala bang fo abe dingira de ka fo membe banta bado dala bang yemi
Ahang kai wat na mun to gali kalo ya amu woltot.
Yes, that place was our former alkali's home.
Can you tell us what you observed when you arrived where the vehicles were?
ritara fo fure da mo ronyimbe lore ndamendo fo isa fo no nyela korosir da e munadila
Bedem fota da ndedu na nganna moltara faring boso kon.
When I arrived there, by the time I was boarding the bus, I found it full with people living around there in my vicinity.
After you boarded the bus, did other people join that bus?
bari iteta da fo ibula mo boso nyin kono fo mo ko do ko tangol narana ikafute ma jeba boso kono ba
Boso fata teppo kata mol bondine le bongol kono boso fata le fo do lot.
The bus was filled to capacity, and in fact some had to stand because they had no seats.
The bus that you were in, was it only women or were there also men in that bus?
boso nyin ita jur bulata boso nyin menna fo musol tonne be jeba fo kewol fana be kono le
Ntolu musolu damma ole boso fandi fo do lot.
We were all women. We filled the bus until some had to stand.
Apart from the fact that you were all women, do you recall if there were older women as well as younger women?
oko tumala men na fo albe keta musol de daldo be boso kono fo yakilo samurano fo ke bala musol be jele bangani dinna musol fo ni pro musol fana be boso yin kono la bam fo
Ntolu be men noma woni men be ntolu noma woni men be won noma wolle boso fandi.
Well, people who were older than me, towards my age group, and those who followed us, and those who were also following those behind those following us, were all packed.
So from what you've said, it sounds as though there were no young women on the bus or girls. Is that correct?
otra kamulun de ka men fo wala min ko foro musol deje sakos ani sunkutinde wol deje
Ani
No,
From what you recall, were there young people in the village at the time?
ko men ya fo nyame fo tembo la kabri nyinu nara sato kono fo fonnin kelto nu sato kono ba
fondi ntolu bije
yes, there were young people in the village.
But from what you've said, it appears that they mainly focused on older people. Is that right?
Kamununta ite memfo ja wala nyindu kabiri tol nara ye nyati linki bala mol don nela fo to nyala.
Okay.
Yes.
What about the men? Do you know if any men were caught that day?
Kewol dum fo yi hakilo samura no fo wodum fana fo ye kewol fana mutale ba.
Kewole moto fula.
The men filled 2 vehicles.
Do you recall if those were also buses?
Fo hakilo samura no wala fana yol bulande moto mengo fo bosol le wo fana ndibba.
O manke bosete de barin hakilo mo mutano bar bosinte.
I cannot remember exactly what type of vehicles, but they were not buses.
And so from what you recall, there were 3 vehicles full of villagers from Sintet. Is that right?
Kome ya fo nya me la sata ro kono wala nyindi moto saba wala nata no sindira no be fada mo le me alan ko bura sindel fo wala.
Kai wala mo yala musole boso fa kewole moto fula.
Because women filled 1 bus and the men had to fill 2 other vehicles.
And in terms of the people that were taken, that were put in those buses, do you recall if they mainly came from your area, if there were only Mandinkas or there were other groups that were also taken away?
Nyum musol men bote alla ma fa wala je sinteri je fo hakilo samurano fo ibemu alla ma fa na molleti bang fo ma karti ko tengol la mol fana beje de bang.
Isetara je de ba dolla sinteri dingolo ngawle ta kala muta.
Well, there might be others, but I am only aware of indigents of Sintet who were captured.
I'm trying to understand the composition of the people who were put on that bus. You've already told us that there were older women. You've told us that men were also captured, but they were put on a different bus from yours. I'm trying to now understand whether, apart from people from Tambakunda, such as yourself, Mandinkas, did they take people from other ethnic groups as well?
Mandinga lala. Fo nyin si ko tan dol fana mol fana benu jela to ko wala long.
Fulo le beje.
Fullers were there.
Jola le beje.
Jolas were there.
Mandinko le beje.
Mandinkas were there. Yes.
So they took all of you and put you on the bus. Did you observe anything going on around the bus at the time?
So jedo amunda ya be muda ya blando boso nyingono. Kabri ya blando boso nyingono fo fenne be yemen ko rosi boso la karta ndawla jeba ku ne be ke kanjenu kabri ya blando boso kono.
Ani ndama fe ko sigi.
Well, I didn't observe anything around the bus.
We've heard testimony that sometimes these events were accompanied by singing and drumming. Do you recall anything like that?
Na sede yarndiro soto moko tengol bulu janko nyin ko be ke ga wato menna dol be tantan ko sol be kering ani don kirol ni anyongol dongol be kering fo hakilo si o mudano le banko be nun jele ba.
Kay to lo jele ko buwa tantan.
Yes, they were drumming there and they said drumming for the witches.
Do you recall who was drumming? Was it the soldiers that you've described, or was it other people who were drumming?
Yakilo samurano jumala benu nyintan ko sola fo o sojaro le benu tan ko sola ban fo do ko tangol len ba.
Sojaro le tan ko sola.
The soldiers were the drummers.
While the people were on the bus, do you know if the soldiers were doing anything else apart from standing around the bus?
Tembo men na mol bulandi nyim bosol kono. Fo yakilo samurano o sojaro nyim fo ibe kula ke kan num bang fo ning na remata ku ge fo be lori num bosol law karta dangala re dulal muta bang fo.
Nimba man songol ka wala le palade.
Those who refused to bar the bus were beaten.
And do you recall what was used to beat them or how they were beaten?
Fo yakilo samurano e kamule tanu mum fensi fala tanu ke lipa waranto e ke lipa nyaadi le.
Ila do ko ndol men be bulu ke e kamol le pawol.
They had sticks in their hands which they used to beat the people with.
From that group of soldiers, did you recognize any of them?
Ako kafomol kono fomo sutele je bangol men beje.
Kay.
Yes.
Please tell us who you recognized.
Afanyeng bitong yejumale sute.
Na so kono ko ngol sutel de anen men be sata o kon ngol suteji.
I can recognize people from my own home and people who were caught from the other compounds around us.
And those would be people who were captured and put on the bus. Is that
Wonda wala
correct?
molti menu bulandi boso nyingono fo wala.
Okay.
What about on the side of the soldiers and the people wearing red? Did you recognize any of them?
One more many along ko ye fengulem ludum ani menu foteng. For your model for sute jele bang.
Ani nana ma wolije forward.
Well, the people there, I've never seen them until that day.
You told us that the bus you were in was filled to capacity and some people even had to stand.
Yen fonye janko ite be boso nyi menko na fatal tep fo modol be lori.
Okay.
Yes.
And you were told that you were being taken to Kanilai. Is that
Andu
right?
yen fonye ko bal sambala kanilla na fo wala.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell us where you were taken to within Kanilai?
O isa fo no nyabri yal samba kanilla yal samba mi fanna jumale.
They said the place belongs to Yaya Jamme, where we were taken to.
Can you describe the place? What did you observe when you arrived there?
Dingira nyindo kabri yal fulan dije fo isa fo no nyida korosi do yemuna dila yemuna korosi jeto.
When we arrived, we were made to alight from the bus.
And can you tell us where you stayed once you alighted from the bus?
Isa fo no nye biringal tara fo aljida boso nyingono yal jia min dole.
Yengi awol tole ko sojaro la kampolo mu jeti wudampo bale mu den be gita auto musol nin kewol.
They said that is a soldiers' camp with big lights where we were taken to.
And once you were taken to that place, were you out in the open air or were you inside a building?
Bri yal samba o dingira fo al jaje fo dingira nyi mudla fanuru mbalti bam fo ay sansango lamba ay asando sansandala ba.
Sansan bijele je fanu talde sansan fana bijele.
It was a wide place and there was a fence too.
So you were out in the open. Can you tell us what happened after you arrived?
Samunta albo kena bumbulumbale kono je. So isa fo no je biringal furuta munena rana ke jeto.
Kabirim futata.
When we arrived,
Mbe sita.
we all sat down.
Sojarol nata lo.
Soldiers came and stood.
They
said, if anybody has kola nuts, you can chew it now. If you have money, bring it out. If you have a mobile phone, bring it out. Because if you drink this medicine, you will not be yourself. Then they brought food and said, let's eat this food. But me personally, I didn't eat that food. Because if I drink the medicine, I don't know what is going to happen to me.
After the soldiers told you and the rest of the people to hand over your mobile phones and money, in fact, can you tell us if you had a mobile phone or if you had any money on you at that point?
Yes, I had money at that point, but I didn't give them that money.
Did you give them anything at that point?
I didn't give them anything.
You said that after that, food was brought. Can you tell us what kind of food?
It was a benachin.
And you told us that you did not eat the food.
Honey.
No.
After people ate, well, did some people eat the food?
ila korosiro fo modol ya do domoro nyin domole ba
Kay dole ya domole de.
Yeah, some people ate it.
After that, can you tell us what happened?
bidon obodala fo isa fo no nyumuna natanake
Wala nata ke mendiroti.
What followed that was the drinking of the medicine.
Do you recall, well, let me put it differently. You told us earlier that by the time you arrived at the village, it was before the 2 o'clock prayer. You said around this time, meaning around the morning time. Is that right?
fo yakilo samro yen fo nyenun ko janni nyun be futara no sato kono nyimol futara saro nyin montoro nyi nyontu molem ko wato la
Okay.
Yes.
Do you recall if by the time you left Sintet to go to Kanilai that the 2 o'clock afternoon prayer had taken place or not?
sai fo hakilo samura no biri nyinu naraje fo janni be bola sinter sara kono kawudu kata sibanor sato kanilai fo wato salfana saloni tu talam fala salfana saloni manjam fa ba
Salifana yen taragele bar moman sali.
2 o'clock prayers found us there, but nobody prayed.
2 o'clock prayers found you at Sintet or at Kanilai?
talam fula salfana salo ayal sala sinter le ma fa sala kanilai
Ayen tara sente ti sate okono.
It found us in the village of Sintet.
Do you know around what time they started calling people to drink the concoction?
fo isa lon no le bang wato montoro wati jumale be kumandiro commencer kamol boro di molla pour yamin
Fitiro.
It was around the dusk prayers.
So can you describe to us what was happening at the time?
fo isa fo no nyo wato la munabe kerin nu
You told us that you were outside,
e fo nya ko albenum bantale
and then they started calling people to give them the concoction.
jeeto narana commencer kamol tol kumandi ka boro di la pour yamin
Do you know where this was taking place?
fo isa lon no la nyin kumbe ke kanu mintole
Abe ke kam minto.
mintola nyin kumbe ke kanu mintol ka boro di mol tol kumandi kana boro di la yamin
Ya ngiya ngindi dam inde sirin dame ya kuma se wolto.
Where we were sitting down, that's where they started.
And can you tell us step by step what you recall and what you observed at the time?
silam fo isa fo no nye hakilo e memmuda ya sata nye simfani simfa hakilo e memmuda munabe ke kanu njero
Bor min do ba.
ha
Ya follow ke wollel.
They started with the men.
And can you tell us what you observed after these the men were given the concoction? Did you observe anything from their behavior?
silang isa fo no nye ba ko ya folo kewol le ka boro di la pour yamin biri nyin kewol dara fo e boro nyim ming ila koroslo e muna di la nyin kewol la karole ka ke nyaadi le ma nyaale ka ke nyaadi le
Ya di men follow.
The first person to drink the medicine,
Bire yo ku ya mindi.
after he was given the medicine to drink and they bathed him,
Obata jonko na da ka be gila jimal do asim fulo amata asim fulo lo ko akot.
he came out from the room and wanted to climb to the veranda. It looked like if somebody pulled his 2 legs from under him.
And what happened? Did he remain standing or did he fall down?
munna na kala fo kabiro ketala tuta sabati ne atuta lori ne ba fo aboyta dumal
Aboyta duma tuta larin duma le de.
He fell down and he remained lying down there.
From where you were, could you tell if he was conscious or unconscious?
rebe num damento kabiri yaaje fo aba fambul le num bang fo amandra fambulum
Amanda ba fambulu ko.
He was not himself.
Do you recall the name of this individual?
fay hakilo si nyimari to mutano le bang
Hanka en sa to ato fono.
Yes, I can give his name.
Please tell us.
afanyam bang
Dajan Toure.
He was called Dajang Ture.
And do you know where Dajang Ture is presently?
nyin dajan ture sa entembe entembo mendo yalla na be minto le bang
Oban telefang.
He died.
As far as you know, do you know if his death was in any way linked to the drinking of the concoction at Kanilai?
itela londoto fo yalla isa lon no le bang ala saya nyi fa sababu ta nyi bori mingol ay men ki kanilay bang
Hantala mira ruta sabuta walla de.
Well, according to my own thinking, that was the reason why he died.
And I know that you're not very good with dates, and that's perfectly normal. It happened a long time ago.
ngani faham le ko lungol ibu ka lungol nyum murano e ko kono ka to nyum kummedale.
Do you recall how long after the incident at Kanilai that Dajang Ture passed away?
Fo isa hakilo sa murano la birin nyum kunkata Dajang Ture kanilla e wati jelle si jannabe banna.
I thank you for the accident.
It went up to 2 years.
Apart from Dajang Ture, what did you observe from other people who drank the concoction?
Ninga bota nyin Dajang Ture la yamuna korosi mo kotongol dol la men yalan ko yinyi boro nyim minne.
Tanda ma fana mi yo fana waya min dorong aketa way kono bayot.
Well, an age mate of mine also drank the medicine, but immediately she was attacked by running stomach.
Can you tell us the name of your age mate?
Ela nyin fulamani yemme fo isa to fo no nyamba.
Hanka in sato fono.
Yes, I can call her name.
Please tell us.
Fo nyamba.
Sansan Kamara.
Sansan Kamara.
And do you know where Sasang Kamara is at the moment?
Nyin sansan kamara sa entembe da mendo tam fo yalla na be da mendo ba.
Mkonyi mboro malo fe.
Well, it didn't take long with her after drinking the medicine.
What didn't take long?
Mune ya sa mune man sabada kon mune man sabada akam ameda.
Kabila mboro min dona keta kono bayot anwole kunta kon.
When she drank this medicine, she had this running stomach and her intestines were destroyed.
Can you tell us if she is alive today?
Ben bitilo mendo ben tembela mendo fo isa fo no fa baluri namba.
Amanta la balo wo fata woni osango fangale wo banta.
She's not alive. She died soon after that very year.
So from what you've said, you believe that her death was linked to drinking the concoction at
Comme ila
Kanilai.
sata ro ko ite ila da nyinna ko ala saya nyin sababuta boro nyin ay memmin kanilla sata kono.
Hankai.
Yes.
Apart from these two individuals, what else did you observe generally about the people who drank the concoction at Kanilai?
Ning abota nyim mo fulo la ko do yemenu la ko mo fo janteng. Ila korosiro e muna dila nyim mo be ko tangol me alon ko e boro min kanilla sata kono ila ko ila al halo nyi la boro min ni ko la.
Fa ya to me tora nyoku de kantum mankende.
It brought a lot of sicknesses to us because we are not well.
And when you observed people coming out of the room after they had drank the concoction, did you notice any other unusual behavior?
Biri ye molje ka findina nyim bongo ne nyim boro nyim minna min ika findina fo ye ko kudo korosi balale ba me alon ko amanke kudi me alon ko aka adali kela.
Kaya nga korosi balale de.
Yes, I observed some things on their bodies.
Can you tell us what you observed?
Fo isa fo nani ila korosi yemuna korosi bala.
Ni amen na ni men na tado way sika konkon banko la way keto.
Anyone who drinks this medicine, when he or she comes out, what happens is that he or she will fall down on the ground.
What about you? Did you drink the concoction?
Ita fa jato dum fo nyi boro nyi ya minne ba.
Hankai ngamin.
Yes, I drank it.
Can you tell us step by step what happened when you went in to drink the concoction?
Silam fo isa fo no nyi simfa nyala. Biring ita fan di biring ita da idum daji bungo nyi kono fo nyi boro nyi ming.
Can you tell us who was present in the room as well as what happened inside that room?
Fo isa fo no nyi jumani be ma beri nyi bungo nyi kono je andu isa fo no nyi mura kete wol fananna.
Birinta nga boro me.
When I drank the medicine.
Akamole ke nyama ndefa nanketa wale nyama.
What it did to others, that's the same thing that happened to me.
Well, let's take it step by step. Can you describe the room in which you were taken to?
hani mamari long
bungo nyi
ah bungo nyi ka jonko wala bijede fo ba furu mo len tebe ka fono.
It looked like a bathroom. I cannot say it, but the place looked like a bathroom.
Was anyone present inside that room when you entered?
Brita da foy dum daw bungo nyi kono fo mo bejele bang.
Ah mo bijele.
Yes, there was someone.
Do you recall if this person was dressed in a uniform like you described earlier, or if the person was not in a uniform?
Fo hakilo sa mudano nyi mare nyi yemen tara nyi bungo nyi kono je bori min dularo fo ay uniform wala dum bang ikome yafo nu nyaame bang fo ma uniform modu.
Uniform wala be dundala soldier kambano lem.
He was wearing a uniform. He was a soldier man.
When you entered the room, what did this soldier say to you?
Brita la foy dum da bungo nyi kono nyi soldier ay mune fo e.
Akwanyira ko iwura mero.
He told me to undress mother.
And how did you react?
Biringa ko e wura e keta nyaadi le.
Fonki jome yem farade.
I had a shock.
What was going through your mind at the time?
Mune nata ne sonno mo kono wato la.
Ah nko wa den ndingo me yalo ndingo siatament. Wente wura yonku.
I thought to myself, somebody whom you know, my son is even older than him. How can that person make me naked and birth me?
When he told you to undress, did you comply or did you refuse to do so?
Biring akoy wura fo isonta malabam fo ibalantan.
Usontala ndahanyina balan.
I agreed because I was afraid to refuse.
And can you tell us what happened? Were you made to take off all your clothes, or were you able to retain some of your clothes?
Silam muna dana narake fo isa fo no nye fo kabra ko e wura yela fengol bele wura bang fo yela feng ko tan dol te ko.
Nganna fengol be wura mbaye wulu nyame.
I took off everything just like I was born.
After you did that, can you tell us what happened next?
Biri yo ke fo isa fo no nye muna nata nake kotake.
Watu la natanku.
That was the time when he birthed me.
Can you tell us how he did that?
Fo isa fo no nyayo ku ke nyaadi ayeku nyaadi le.
Agebi aso kunto agita na mbaloka.
He scooped some water and poured it on my head, which came down on my body.
Do you know what kind of water this was? Was it clear, regular water that you would use to bathe in the morning?
Nyinjiyo nyi me ayeku wala fo yala na fo ji sene ngala mba mol ke ku dalda ke ku men na ni so mandal la ni wulita ba.
Omange gi sene mate ko.
It was not a clean water.
While he was doing this, did he say anything to you?
Biringa benyum ke kala fo ay kuma soro la men fo ba.
No, he didn't tell me anything.
Apart from pouring water over you, did he give you water for any other purpose?
Ning abota nyi jola me ayeku nyi jo menna fo ay nara jido di la ba ko be men keraw jio farana ba.
Hanka nata ngi litar min dawo fande.
Yes. After that he filled a drinking cup, the type which is almost 1 liter, and told me to drink it.
Did you drink it?
Yes, I drank it.
Can you describe to us that liquid that you drank? Do you know what it was?
How I can describe that medicine? I think it was a tree or a plant called kubejara, plus a very bitter tree called talo.
So from what you've said, it sounds as though when you drank it, it left a bitter taste in your mouth. Is that correct?
Yes, the bitterness remained in my mouth.
What about the color of the liquid? Were you able to discern that?
It was greenish.
Do you know if there was anything else inside? Did you taste anything else apart from liquid?
Fo boro nyim fana nyim kabriya ming fo ya na fana fo femba kono le bang kabriya ke da kono bang
hankay
Yes.
Please tell us.
afanya bang
Jambole ba kono le. Jambole ba kono bari jambole man kiliya.
Well, there were leaves inside this water, but they were different leaves.
How did you feel after you drank this liquid?
birita da fay ni joni min akete fe nyaadi le
Akedan fe nyama odo fo ala talla man sode. Nda kono.
Well, how I felt it, only God, only Allah knows, especially in my mouth.
You told us that you felt it was kubejaro and another plant that was quite bitter. Do you know what those plants are used for, or what those two are used for?
yem fo jang ko jikita nyinna ko yiro nyi bo bori jino bori joni yemen keje wala mu ku be jaro tanin tali kunaw
Talkono.
ko yalo na wo molke muna fangala munala
Ndolla santoto de mol akeke boro to bar ni ma min nyalo ka mo fal.
Well, where we come from in the villages, sometimes people use it as medicine, but if you don't know how to use it, it kills people.
After you were given this concoction to drink, were you able to retrieve your clothes?
kabri tara fo nyi bori joni ye ko wala ko ba ko ye wi wuralnu kabri ye ko wala fo pare da fo yela fengol talaba
Kay ngana fengol tal. Janne kana fengol tal ko nyaye le nganya la afa nya kon.
After he bathed me, before I took on my clothes, he told me to open my eyes. I opened my eyes and he threw the water on my face.
So he splashed the concoction on your face into your eyes. Is that correct?
amunta wala nyindi ko kay ko pole fande ngal joni ta fay nyaada kan fo wala
Afa nya kon ha. Nya ke so kon.
Well, it went into my eyes.
So after you took your clothes, can you tell us what happened next?
biri tara fo yela fengol nyinta fanya ba mun na ke kotanke
Be ngana fengol tande o fodala mbe findi la kudu la dron. Ndo boyta woloto.
After wearing my clothes, when I came out of that room, just by the door, that's where I fell down.
When you fell down, can you tell us if you were conscious or if you were not conscious, as far as you know?
biri ita fo iboida fo isa fo no kabri iboida fo wato ibe fam son ibe fam bulle bang fo man re fam bul
Man taram fambulu ko.
I was not myself.
Do you know if you had fainted at that point or not?
fo yalla fo citu dala bang fo man citu
Nketu tala ko kandu man dunia ko kala mata kote.
I fainted because I was not aware of anything else around me.
Can you tell us when you, the first time when you either regained consciousness or when you were aware of what was happening around you after that?
biri ita fo fan soto fo ya kalamu da bembe kering fo isa fo no nye munana na ke okola
Nde lale fo fano keta nde mambo ko kalam.
I spent the whole night like that. I was not aware of anything.
What about the next day? Did you regain consciousness?
fo sa modum fo fan soto le bang ya kilo to bang
Osamo so manda.
The following day in the morning,
Iko kana mindi fulan janki.
they said they are coming to give us the medicine the second time.
Baranta mo fan kala muta de.
But even that I was not aware.
Nke ma bari muso.
My husband's sister,
Wala ya wulindi.
he took me up, she took me up,
Ayna kindi bungo bala.
she made me lean on the wall.
Wala nante ma mindi fulan janki.
This is why I escaped to drink the medicine the second time.
So when you started regaining consciousness, can you tell us how you felt?
biri ita fo ya commence ke fan soto demanding fo isa fo no nye ye fan ke nyaadi le
Na ko woli falin tala ko kantum mbe kele nyame malo. Mbe kam fa samba no mbe kele nyame malo. Nim ko bita do tiro yenta.
There was a change in my system because I don't know what to do. If I even want to walk, I cannot take myself. I was unable to do anything by myself.
You said that because of your I believe your brother's sister or a relative of the family, you sat against the wall. Can you tell us the name of this individual?
Yen fo jango biriya commence pour que fan soro demande no mole naate ibade ma dole naate ma ko ay sembendi bungo bala.
Ha
Wala sa to fo no nyeba.
Hankay to fulale ba fanne Sami Jata ato do Matindingo Sanya.
Yes, he also has two names, Sami Jata or Matindingo Sanya.
Can you tell us if anything happened to you that day? Did you interact with the soldiers or anyone else at Kanilai?
Sa fo no nyumuna na kela wolungo la fo ini sojarol nyin diamoli kunte ni temala bam fo munaketa.
Hankay ba ko niye be molu bolale e kenginen kadete mo jelle fa.
Yes, this happens. Before they release you, they'll come and ask you, how many people did you kill?
Do you recall who was asking you that question?
Fo isi hakilo sa murano jumala ke nyinin ka nyinin karola no.
Nyum fa fele ndanti elle ka molu nyinen ka nyum fulo no.
It's those fuller who were having these mirrors.
Are you still referring to the people dressed in red?
Anin kabi fo be ngulerin tiol leba.
Hankay ngulere wore den tiellem.
Yes, it is those people wearing red.
And when they asked you that question, how did you respond?
Biri ye nyinin karola e jabi nyaadi de.
Ngole konta manke buati mom buaya long.
I told them I am not a witch. I don't know what even witches are.
Do you know if people were released on that day?
Fo yakilo sa murano fo yalo neba fo wonula fo mod soro dala be menu bulaba.
E molu bulale de.
Yes, some people were released.
Do you know why they were released?
Yalo no munu dalilo me ya sabu ye bulaba.
Yare ko ka wole fo.
Well, they said this is what they say. They come in for.
Komin kontam ante mu buati ngani mun nan kamole fa.
Well, those who were released agreed to their statement that yes, I am a witch. I killed a certain amount of people.
So from what you've said, people admitted to being witches in order to be released. Is that correct?
Amul da nyinna ko emem volem nyindi ko mol ka ika mol bula nyin dalilo ka volem nyindi ko ika iki nyinin kala fo mo bualdi ni ko ha mo bualdi ro dalilo ka iki bulawal.
Ha.
Yes.
What about you? Were you released on that day?
Ito dum fango dum fo ye bulala wolunga fango bang.
Emande bulade suto fula.
They didn't release me. I spent 2 nights there.
During that entire period, did you drink the concoction again?
O wato nyi wicho nyi be kono fo ina na boro nyi minne kotanke bang.
Hani mambori dinna de.
No, they didn't give me any medicine.
You told us that you had children at the time.
Ye mfanya ko dingol be bulle o wato la.
Hankay.
Yes.
How did you feel being at Kanilai in that situation while your children were in Sintet?
Akete fe nyaadi le ite fele bota sinteri sato kono ye dingol bula koma ite be skanilla sato kono akete fe nyaadi le.
Akatanga ni ku ya ko te karu yena nyantole tinya.
I was very sad and unhappy because they violated my right.
And from what you've said, because you were abducted before you even reached your home, you didn't have a chance to tell your children that you were being taken to Kanilai. Is that correct?
Comme yen men famole janko it yede mudale silole kan kadu wato e finditale imam fur hani suwo nyim fanko no yede muda ye samba ye dingol fili ko suwo kono fo toñalem ba.
Atoñalen kay.
Yes, this is what happened.
During the 2 nights that you spent at Kanilai, which would have been 3 days,
ye ni suuda fulo men kanilla men be kala tili sabati.
do you recall if anything else happened during that period?
Ko hakilo sa mudano wato wicho nyin kono fo ku ketala ba.
Hani.
No.
Can you tell us what led to your release from Kanilai?
Fo isa fo na nyamuna sababu te la bula rola kabo kanilla.
Kabiri ngo sudo fulo laje.
After spending these 2 nights there,
Sudo sabanyalung.
on the 3rd night,
Wala ketara bot.
that was Wednesday,
Unko sai wo manke boate bare mba folale ala wo ya lonne.
I said, I am not a witch, but I will say what they want because only Allah knows.
Sudo talankiling.
Around 1 a.m.,
Ntole men bebe je yembula wolu ne ala balon sudo talankiling.
all of us who remained there were released around 1 a.m.
Mwana lota nko nga mole fa mo ful ko mo jelo nko mo ful nga wole fa.
I also stood and told them that I killed 2 people.
And you already told us that you said that in order to be released.
Munde ifana yo fola nyin kamala police bula.
Aha kay nimma fo itembula la.
Yes, if I didn't say that, they will not release me.
After you were released, were you able to walk on your own?
Biri ye bula fo itama note ifa yennem bang.
Ha anta mata don fa itembula ta motor.
Yes, I was able to walk by myself until I boarded the vehicle.
Can you tell us what happened when you arrived in Sintet?
Silang isa fono nya biri tara fo ifura sinter sada kono muneketa.
How did you feel?
Akete fenya ali la biri furata.
Akatanga ni ku ya bati.
I was very, very unhappy.
Can you tell us what made you unhappy?
Fo isa fono nya mune niyo kuya.
Yalo mbwaya mu fengomenti.
Well, witchcraft is something.
Akamola rajole doya.
It tarnishes one's image.
Ni bwa alela.
If you are accused of being a witch,
Isita la foye fa dak
up to the day you die,
mol be gibe la kan.
people will look at you with those eyes.
Walante ni kuya.
That's what made me unhappy.
What about your children? Did this have any impact on them?
Idingol dum fo ay kole akol sabol fanam male bang.
Ay kole ko sabu malako.
Yes, they were affected.
Can you tell us how they were affected?
Fo isa fono nya ay mun kole akole sabu ima.
Ah, yalo ntola santo ntole dole long.
You know that in the up villages, what we know is walking.
Please continue.
Tenteng.
Aranta buka doke.
But I don't walk.
Ndingol be njara la.
My children were treating me, trying to kill me.
Ibe mane boto sanna.
They were buying rice for the home.
Wayen ni ku yale de.
That made me very unhappy.
So from what you've said, as a result of drinking the concoction at Kanilai,
Comme yemen fo comme kabi ye samba kanila ye mindi nyimboro la.
you were no longer able to work,
O ya sabu ima buka doko keno kotenke.
and so your children were taking care of you. Is that correct?
Unata na sabu fo sai dingol nying wolle na ne simfa ta kurke do ko ke kanika ku nya kotangal folem.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the health implications or the impact of what happened at Kanilai on you medically?
Isa fono nying boro minno kola am na mun kola akule sabu ima jata kende ala karola.
Ay le selo sabu male
It gave me high blood pressure
ni kafa.
and easily I become exhausted.
Ay kule fete on fintinde mbal.
And I have arthritis in my body.
Ah.
What about your hands?
E bulol dum
Ay kule fete on fintinde mbulo kono.
That arthritis appeared even on my hands.
You told us that your children had to take care of you, but you also told us that you were stigmatized within your community.
yen fo janko dingol nying fo saying to ila duno beta andum alla kabilo kono je fananto je akite kole akolti ngolla sinyo ya la karola.
Do you know if your children were looked at differently because of what happened to you?
Fo yalon ne ko ila londor fa furate mala ban ko ila dindol nyi fanan kabilo kono je sa to kono je fo mol ke jube ni nya jawol le la ba.
Honey.
No, that didn't happen.
How do you feel about what happened to you today? How do you feel about this? It happened about 10 years ago, but how do you feel about it now, today?
Bite ben tembo mende tam to nyala kita nun sanji tan komando nyin ko nyin kabri ba kelela bite ben tembe da ben sidla men to akite fe nyaadi le
Akatanga ni ku yate de.
I felt very unhappy about it.
Can you tell us the type of thoughts that go through your mind when you think about what happened to you?
ko isa fo na nyaka mum mira sifa nyaadi le som ni ko nyin tara fay hakilo bulata la ko mum mira sifa nyaadi le bulay sondo moko no
Akamira le mem manke songoti. Dunia be ya long. Ko mi ko ntamo ngenet. Akamira le de.
What I think about is that what is not my character, and now the whole world is told that that's what I am. I think about that a lot.
Madam Darboe, thank you very much for answering all my questions.
Madam Darboe abarka ba ke ila songola pour ka na ñinin karol be jabi.
I'm sorry that you had to go through such a difficult experience.
Mba fale masa pour ñin ko la kol mel laté ka ñin ku dimindingolu.
I will hand over to the commissioners who may have additional questions.
Sila mbela ko tala mbamurunda kiyama na la commissioner kan ni ñinin kar soto e.
And then you will get a chance to make a final statement.
No bodala ite fanan kumo ñimbe murle ite fanan kan ni kuma soto be men fala kuma la bango do be la kumo da soro na menna.
A statement to your fellow villagers in Sintet, the Gambian people, as well as the commission.
Abekela kuma kan na de me alon ko be yamaro le mem dile la sate molla ni Gambianol be.
Mr. Chairman, I have concluded. Thank you.
Kay chairman de pare de na ñinin karo la sedo kan sayen ko bebul.
Thank you very much, my council, and thank you, Madam Darboe, for your testimony.
Ke chairman ko barka ba ke council ak barka ba ke Madam Darboe ila sedo andiroto.
And I'm truly sorry that the stigmatization has imposed a lot of burden on you as well as the other victims.
Ko be masala kol ñin ko le kol mel laté kan anu imoño dol mi alon ko ñin tumiri fengol le al kan jeto.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Imam Jallo,
Commissioner Imam Jallo wala be ne ñinin kala.
Madam Darboe,
Ko Madam Darboe
lafte ñinin kala ku kilin nela.
I want to ask you one thing.
Men ye ñim boro min.
Those who drank this medicine,
Ibemu fulo leti bang of ibemu manjago leti bang ibemu surwa leti bang fudung ibemu jola leti. Ndaf la wole sene andi ñi.
are they all
men ya
fullers?
lon ko ite ay jele adu ya lon ne ko ye ñi boro min ne.
Are they fullers or manjagos or jolas or mandinkas? The tribes who drank this medicine, I think you saw them. Ya fahamu, ya la kumu fahamu.
Ngamoy.
Yo. Akenyi ninka wala.
Fulol ya minne,
Fullers drank it.
jolal ya min,
Jolas drank it.
mandin kol ya min.
Mandinkas drank it.
Ah.
Yes.
Thank you, Deputy Chair. You have the floor.
deputy kia wala kan ñinin ka.
Thank you, Chairman.
Kaya barka
Thank you,
chairman.
Fatou.
Barka Fatou.
I want to know whether any members of your immediate family were taken.
Lafta mello na wala ñindi ko ila dimba la karola ila dimba la men sutiyade la baba ga fo mo soro ndajela bay men samba ba.
Hankay.
Yes. Jumale moti.
Kantu na ke ba fanan tatal.
Ila keba wala isina ila
Sina ma ha.
Yes. My fellow, my husband's elder wife was also taken away.
I asked the question because she said when she left Kalaji,
Niya jaga kay ñinin ka wala ñindi ya fo ñam ko biri bora kallaji.
she had left Kalaji to go back to Sintet
Muru de ngani yota pour ka muru sinter sa do kono.
to ensure that no member of her family was taken and she would rather go instead.
Kay ñin je ko ye ngani soro ko be muru la sinter sa do kono kaje ko ila dimba la karola mote je mo kana soro membe boro ñimmin hanna de tele ba minna bari mo kana soro ila dimba la karola memba minna.
But she did not even have the chance to get home
Bari man na ngani harjo soro pour ka futa suwo kono.
because she was stopped on the way.
Katun silo ñin kan jandi futa sa do kono yi bantam bilte ñaaro.
Now, did her family know that
Well-
she was taken away?
Foi la dimbal nar na lon ko ye mutale ba ye samba.
Nsam bere wali amanan be wolto kala gide de bar biri moli ko moli ye moli mota nata fo ko kwal ba ma fang yo fang mota bo sokon.
Initially, they thought that I was still at Kanlaji, but afterwards, they were given the information that even your mother has also been captured.
Thank you very much.
Abarka bak.
Thank you. If there are no further questions, Madam Darboe, if you have any final remarks to make, please proceed to do so now.
Silang kiaman kamen fo wala ñinti ko kia ñin kar ko tan teje ko take kabo commissioner la karola silang ite Fatou Darboe ni kuma soto ifana be men fola ya maroto ko men council ya fo ñame ya maroto ila sinyo malto sato ko nani banko be isafo.
Yo. Ndo kan ina fo den ko mo sidu wa nyin ko jannen duniya bo banna. Yammo bantala banko mo nyin ku sifa oturo e fa.
Always what I pray from Allah is something like this, whether it is in the Gambia or anywhere in the world, Never shall it occur again.
Ya jamala nyin sifa.
What Yaya Jammeh did,
O sifa kana ke Gambia kono jang kotaki.
may Allah prevent another occurrence of this in the Gambia again.
Mobe si odua.
Let everybody pray for that.
Alolo fana me nyin ko kisi kisi.
And those of you who are on this job to investigate, to know the truth,
Kabiri nyin ko ka da fana nyin an temo.
when it happened up to this year,
Mbatolo fana nimbarala.
I'm also extending my sincerest thanks to all of you.
Ala salijo.
May Allah reward you.
Allah pala so ala ma yiriwala.
May Allah protect you and your positions.
Ala bata nan ko mbal na ta nyin ma kono.
You left Combo and came here in peace.
Ala mal nyin mamur kula kaira kono.
May Allah protect and guide you to go back home in peace.
Ala be nyato ala ma mela noma.
You are in front of me. May Allah keep us following you.
Ali ya ngani men kan.
The clean heart you have to do this.
O ngani wal ma kala le baraje da fara ngot.
May Allah reward you with a lot of good for this.
Ala ne mbonya horo mo kam.
On behalf of Allah and my descendants,
Ayntala nyanto tinyale de.
it really violated my right
Kadanda baka ku keno.
because I cannot do anything by myself.
Mbe siri noto hani da wala bukata no ngi.
I'm just sitting down at one place. I cannot go to anywhere.
Ayem tonye
They
dan kuto wala
offended
ben
me.
na tema.
We are bantermates.
Dan kuto wala ben na tema.
We are bantermates.
Ndemu dabo kunda de woleti.
My surname is Darboe.
Atemo jamme kundati.
He is Jammeh.
Ay toro men kenna.
The suffering he made
Ala man
on me,
adula toro wetan binte ta.
may Allah reward him with more sufferings than mine.
Ah wala man tala kumo.
That's what I have to say. You know, any more label di nyola. Ibina ikonton na le si follow.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Darboe.
kiyaman ko ya barka bake Madam Darboe.
Abedata bakili yako indi molbema.
It's good you have revealed this thing clearly to people.
That mantoro men lata albekam.
The sufferings you all went through.
Ye borol mendia la kal mindi borol men.
This concoction you have been given to drink.
Amandan si kilinda manna.
It didn't happen to only one tribe.
Ye si sabo befole.
You named 3 tribes here.
Ye mel mindi borol nyin.
Those who were made to drink this medicine.
Akuo bandula.
Well, how it ends,
Ye gamen le mindi borola.
it was the Gambians who were made to drink. We Gambians were made to drink.
Ye borol mendi molla coming.
This medicine they gave to people to drink.
Mo boro malonji mala musi menti.
That medicine doesn't know which tribe one comes from.
Ye gamen le muta kesa makanilai.
Gambians were captured and taken to Kanilai
Ye mindi borola.
and were made to drink this medicine.
Nyanda jelo nyala kafu mantoro lata mo belekam.
That's how we should see it, that this suffering was meted on all of us.
Barka kende ke ye commissioner jabiro nyinke
Thank you very much for answering the questions from the commission.
that amanke si kilindi.
It was not only one tribe.
Nimbara kende ke.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Abaraka.
We will take a 30-minute break and come back at 12:05. Thank you very much. Meeting is adjourned.
dañoo ñëw ak yéen rek skincare plus nara jàkkaarloo ak yéen waxtaan ak yéen tuuti rek si suñu tube suñu baax emuñ rek ci ay diw waaye comme ni ngeen ko xamee rek dañoo yëngu ci ay tube te yënguwuñ nag si just any tube suñ tube bu nekk 5-star jesna la 5-star jesna mooy jesna bi gën a pire moom la ñoo tube palmaan bi gën a fort moom la ñoo liggéeyee ñun rek si tube dara du doy day des not only dañoo tube but bu la neexee ñu tuubal la ba pare nag ñawal la we're not all about skin we are skin care and the plus does come in so many different ways.
diwli lanni maaro lanni
fop lanni
awa joni mi anda honno guerɗeten e ngal ɗo sabu e ngal ɗo Ibrahima jonnal taw joni mi anda se yahay ka bitiki ñawloɗen ha humpodire e makko est ce que on noon e warude
waɗen no awa
ane kore Ibrahima mama kon to woni
mimo Amérique
ko Amérique a woni kede humpitaki fiɓe musidɓe men balu o ɓe andanɗa kala ko wawɗa wonde e aduna o si a rewi e juuɗe maɓɓe a jonnay ɗo dépassement o Gambia hara no weeɓi a yahata kadi taw ko mbuɗi ɗi no ƴawi walla no jippi ɓe haalantama ko kala ko falɗa ko sengo ñamete ili nebba maaro basal pomme de terre kala ko rewi ɗon a hendoto hara no weeɓi kadi wona ɗum ɗon tu ɓe jonnira e mobile phone siko ɗum kadi laptop kala ko wayrode ɗi hay kasbawa ɓe wawma jonnude kadi sa fala humpitade ko weeɓi ƴettu Google account ma on joni data ton waɗa download app maɓɓe on ayiyay kala ko humpima e maɓɓe ton ɓe weeɓiyama
ka wonɗa wo e aduna o
kala ko wawɗa
a jonnanayi wonɗo ka leydi men Gambia ɗo dépense
hara no weeɓi ha ma si ɗum non fof no neeɓi immoɗen joni mi ɗowtama ka place maɓɓe jano
waɗen joni
iya heeɓa ko falaɗa
waɗen kisam